1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you feel stressed? I feel stressed. Taking everything out. Why is this so hard? Whoa, donation.
No. Keep.
It has to get worse before it gets better. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to the decluttering series where I declutter my whole home before moving. This is part 2. Part 1 was closed, go check that out if you haven't seen it. And in this part 2 I thought that we would tackle these closets behind me. So we are in our bedroom. A little plan of the room so you have a better idea what we are working with. That's my hazelnut latte on the floor. Keep in mind I have not bothered to ever decorate this room because it's just a bed, an ugly nightstand, and then Matti's desk, which is always messy, and I just really don't like the vibe in here. In the next apartment we have, I really want to decorate. Anyway, we also then have our tortoises home. So Taavetti lives here. She's now on the floor, so that's why I closed the door, because she's roaming around there. She was very energetic this morning. The big part of the room is taken by these, my beautiful tripod, and then these closets. So let's find out what's in these and let's declutter everything we don't need. So, first one, all the jackets, all the crap, all the books. If you didn't know, we already sold our bookcase, so that's why books are there as well. Second one, hiking stuff, random stuff, random stuff, random stuff. Last one, toilet paper, and pretty much just random stuff. There's a theme here. Backpacks, our vinyls. What is in that box? I'm actually not sure. And then the final one, just crap. I actually have no idea how to do this because there's so much shit in there. Also, this latte is so sweet. I made it way too sweet. I think I'm gonna have a sugar high or something. Oh. The plan is that I'm first gonna take all the books out because I have some boxes so I can pack them. So then we can better see what's in there, because now the books are kind of on the way. Whoa. I recently read this one. So good. 100 years old, this book, and this woman was on it about feminism. All my yoga flows are in here, and I feel like I should organize them better somehow. I don't have enough space to do this. I'm pretty sure Matti wants to keep all his books, and I also am pretty sure about mine. But let's just double check before I put them here, all of these. Oh, I'm so excited. I still haven't read this one. I bought this in the spring, but I don't know, it's hard for me to read about something depressing, especially before bed, and now I've been reading about feminism and animal rights, and I sometimes get nightmares about that as well. So just waiting for the right headspace to read this, basically. I will actually declutter this one. Lol, who read these as a kid? I reread these a few years ago. So good still. They stood the test of time and I will keep them. Why is this so hard? Because there's all this dead space because I can't fit another book. Or can I? Why does it look like I can now? No! Please comment if you read these as a kid, please! Okay, almost there with the books. I found these. These are Matti's Assassin's Creed stuff. So I will ask him what he thinks about these. These are just basically like art from the games. Really pretty, but I just don't know if he like ever looks at them. But I will ask. Another thing that I will declutter. Whoa! Ew, this coffee is not getting better. This is a game that I got from my grandpa, who is now gone, so it is very nice to have some of his stuff. How do I open it? Clearly I haven't played this game. Am I stupid? The answer is yes. Okay, right. How cool is this? I actually don't even know how to play this. I will have to remember to try it. These boxes are now full, almost, and all the books are away. So the boxes go here perfectly, so they can be there. Let's just forget about them. But now let's start the real declutter. I'm fixing my latte. I'm making another espresso shot to put in there, so it's not as sweet. You can call me a genius. Ta-da! Moving on. Where should I start? There's so many things. When in doubt, take everything out.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Can't even find a place to sit here. Here is a box for here is a box for all our tools. I don't really know about these, like these are Matti's things mostly, so I will ask him to look through this, and he probably won't declutter anything. One thing that I see is this really shitty paintbrush that I used to paint some chairs when we lived in the Netherlands, and this was the cheapest thing ever, and all these were coming off, so I will definitely throw this to trash. Otherwise I don't really know if Matti needs these, so I'll just keep that untouched. Already getting tired of this. Here is a box of electronics. We actually did already declutter this, and I'm so proud of Matti for actually letting go of some cables that he seems very emotionally attached to. So yesterday we went through the electronics box, and I kind of forced Matti to declutter, and we actually halved it. So all of this I'm going to donate. I'm gonna think if I should also recycle some of this, because I don't know if people will want it, but I'm gonna go through it. But yeah, I'm so happy because this is actually very heavy and it was taking a lot of space. So finally I can get rid of it. Yay! Here's also power drill, but we don't have a charger for this, which Matti always reminds me of, that I decluttered the charger. So I admit my mistake. I'm sure we can find the charger in Finland as well, so I will just go to the electronics shop. We just haven't got around to it. What's your opinion on this? Can you please tell me in the comments? I have 2 tents now because I bought a new one in the summer, which is smaller and lighter. But I was thinking if I go camping with Matti, for example, he doesn't have a tent and my tent is like 1-person tent. So then should I keep this one for him to use, or will that ever happen? Should I just sell this to get the money back? Same with this sleeping pad. Should I keep this? I bought a new one which is inflatable, so it is much smaller than this. Is it stupid to keep duplicates like that? I don't know. I had this lamp at my desk, but then I don't know, I just didn't really like the color, and I have trouble making decisions these days. Like, I can't do this. When I started decluttering, like the first declutter that I did was 2016, when I moved on my own for the first time in Finland, when I took all my stuff for the first time from my parents. Then I was just like throwing everything away. Obviously then I had like so much stuff. I had everything from my childhood and that kind of stuff, but now it gets harder as the years go by, which is good because it means that I keep being a minimalist and I don't accumulate a lot of other stuff that is easy to throw away. Obviously I don't want to do that, and that is not the idea of minimalism. I don't declutter these things so that I make space for other things. I declutter these because I don't need them anymore. I guess that's what we are all struggling with in this consumerist society, that you see ads everywhere and you feel like you need all this stuff, but you don't. Obviously I do need a light for my desk, but I like decorating and interior design. I like clothes, so then it's that kind of finding the balance with minimalism and liking physical stuff still. That said, we haven't played with this frisbee ever, and we've been together for 10 years and I've never seen this in use. So I think it's time to say goodbye. I will ask Matti, but I hope he can finally agree that it's time. I need a better way to store this. I really want in our new home that my art stuff is organized, my camera stuff is organized, my yoga stuff is organized, because now it's just all somewhere, and then I never do art anymore. I think part of the reason is I can't reach it, but obviously the biggest reason is I'm just not doing it. But so very unminimalist of me, but I have DVDs again. I've been trying to distance myself from social media a little bit, and also from streaming services and that kind of stuff. Like, I hate that everything is digital these days, so going back to the golden days. So that means I have physical stuff, but I think for me it's better. I also recently got a dumb phone. I will probably make a video about that. Anyway, I think I should already pack these as well, because I have that one box still empty. Ooh, wait, I will declutter this one. This was so bad. I couldn't even finish it. It was so bad. I just got it for Hugh Jackman. I'm obsessed with him now again because of Wolverine, because I was watching the X-Men movies. But anyway, enough babbling. My journals are so heavy. So many emotions in there. It has to get worse before it gets better. Not gonna lie, there was a bit of a desperate moment just now. It's 2 p.m. I haven't eaten lunch. I have trouble like remembering that I need to make lunch before I get hungry. So here we are. Luckily, I just got today a gift card for food delivery from work. So I ordered food, but it's actually coming in 1 hour because they have like a lunch menu, and then I ordered outside it because I want the tofu soup. But the good news is we have 1 hour to do more decluttering, and now I'm just gonna have a little snack. End is inside, only this stuff remains to be sorted, and my food is here in 35 minutes. Finally! Are you ready for the final result? These I am donating. I decided to get rid of the lamp as well. These things I need to figure out how to use them. Need to get the charger for that. Need to get pictures out of that old camera that was my grandpa's, and need to figure out how that works. This pile is going to another place in our home. Like, I found all these plastic bags. Like, why? I'm gonna use those as trash bags. Here's a pile of trash. These headphones I used so many years, and I changed the parts so many times, but then they finally broke. Like, they don't play music anymore, so I need to recycle these, trash, trash. Finally, these things I will ask Matti about. Those are our babies, so obviously we will keep them. I will also throw this away. This is this old box that we used for taking her outside, but it's really dirty. She pooped inside, so this is going away. Oh, and this one I'm trying to sell on Vinted. Oh, Matti's just getting home. Let's ask him about that stuff. I can't see you! Down to, yeah. Roskin. Declutter! My food!
Keep.
No!
Joo!
We have never used this!
Mikä tän jutun pointti on, jos mä en saa päättää? Keep. No, the napkins. Keep.
Recycling. Recycling. Donation.
No! Keep. Hyvä frisbee. Ei mene hyvää frisbeetä heitä. No ei ole tilaisuutta käyttää. Ensi kesänä keksitään tilaisuus käyttää.
Hello my beautiful people, it is the next day and I'm just gonna go to a cafe now to work. I will take some stuff to the charity shop that I decluttered yesterday, and I'm also gonna drop off some packages because I sold some clothes that I decluttered previously. And that is my top tip, by the way. If you declutter something, do make an effort to get it to a donation center, sell it, you know, recycle it as fast as you can, because otherwise there will be just stuff you already decluttered sitting in your closets, and that's not nice. I'm getting sweaty because I'm wearing this winter jacket inside, so let's get going. productive work session over. Now productive declutter session coming, because there are people coming here for apartment viewings in, can I do math, 50 minutes. So I really need to be quick. So I think the bathroom is gonna be manageable because there's not much stuff. I was panic cleaning the bathroom yesterday. I also now put a nice scented candle there so it will smell nice. All these racks are drying here because yeah, I was just cleaning everything. We have this, I don't know, medicine cabinet, I guess. I recommend getting these kind of organizers. This is so helpful for my makeup. All my everyday makeup is here. And then like this is my side and that's not this side. And then here below the sink, I put this random box. I don't really know what's going on here. Not a lot of stuff as you can tell, but let's just look through everything. I just feel a bit panicked right now because what if they come early and then I'm filming my bathroom? Like, what? That would be so embarrassing. Obviously they have to ring the doorbell, so then I just have to hide you. But I guess they can't come early. And I hope I got the time right in my calendar, so... taking everything out. As I was doing that, I just dropped this on the floor, so I need to replace it. No! So this is everything from the bathroom. And these are the extra toiletries that we can't fit in the bathroom, and they are in the bedroom, as you saw yesterday. 30 minutes till the people come, so let's be like super quick. I wanna do this in 15 minutes, so then I have 15 minutes to panic, I guess. I always like to buy Finnish brands if I can. It's just better to support your own country's products, obviously, and then also the shipping is more ecological because it's made in Finland. Sorry, I feel so chaotic right now. Also, all these products are cruelty-free. I think there's a few that I was gifted, like my family gave me or something, or my friends, and they might not be. But a good tip if you want to shop cruelty-free toiletries, it's so easy, even if you're not vegan. I think we can all agree that in 2025, animals don't deserve this cruelty, getting tested on, these painful things that we inflict on them, even though there are like many other methods now for testing. So check the website Cruelty Free Bunny. The only thing about them is they might not have your country's products if you are outside the US or UK, you know. But then you can also always Google in your own language the product. Is it vegan? Is it cruelty free? And you can do your research. It's easy. Hair products. Oh my god, I'm getting stressed. Use all of these. I don't have a lot. I actually do want to get back to girly girl method because I have like slightly wavy hair, but we don't have time to discuss that right now. Garnier, by the way, is cruelty free these days. Pretty easy. Let me just check what is in this box. I got this period disc this summer, but it's just a bit uncomfortable. So if you have any tips, if you have any experience with that. Do you feel stressed? I feel stressed. Butt cream when you are cycling. Sorry, I don't know why I had to mention that. Here are all my bar shampoos and soaps. I'm trying to use this up. I'm actually right now using this one up. And as you can tell, I'm soon done with that. I use this when I'm traveling. Super nice. So in this box I'm gonna put everything that I don't use every day basically. So this should be easy. There's another bar soap. Why do I have so many? Why do I have so many of these? Rose water. This is so nice to spray on your skin. I have this small bottle that I always just refill. And you can get this natural rose water from like ethnic shops, I guess. And this bottle cost me 2 euros, if that. Am I ever gonna use this liquid lipstick? You know what? I think it's nice. You probably can't even tell the difference, but I can. So that's the most important thing. So I'm gonna put it here in my makeup tray so I can actually use it. Not a lot of stuff to declutter, but random plastic bag. This eyebrow pencil that, as you can tell, I have used all of it. Headband that is ruined and like too stretchy, it doesn't stay on my head. And then sadly this soap, which used to look great but now it's a bit disgusting. We used most of it though, it was very thick. And then sadly also this soap tray that my parents got me. It's beautiful but it gets moldy because it gets wet all the time, so I'm sorry, mom and dad. It was a very nice souvenir. It doesn't really work. It's very nice though. Anyway, these things I'm taking back to the bedroom. I can't believe I did it so fast. Now I just opened all the windows because I'm sweaty. Hey everyone, I forgot to sign off the video. So here it is. Thank you for watching. The next part will be the last one where we do the kitchen, which I'm gonna do right after I stop this clip. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.